Let's look at number 1. Image 1. Give me a thumbs up if you could see image 1. Give me a thumbs up if you could see image 1. Baraka, can you see image 1? It is this one here. What I want you to do, everyone, I want you to send me a chat. How many do we have total in image 1? How many do we have total in image 1? Count and send me a chat. How many do we have in image 1? How many do we have in image 1? How many do we have in image 1? All right, who would like to raise your hand and tell me how many you counted in image 1 and how you figured that out? Emmeline.
Is 50. There are 5 in.
No, so there's 10, 20, 30, 40. And then how many ones are there,
50.
Emmeline? How many 1 cubes are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if there's 4 10s and 5 1s, do you know what number that is?
Wait a second. $55.
Not 55, Emmeline. There's 1, 10, 20, 30. How many 10 sticks are there, Emmeline?
There are
4.
44.
4. So it's not going to be 55. It's going to be what?
4.
40 what?
40 little cubes.
And then
of
how many? 45. Kwaku, how did you get 45? Can you tell me how you got 45?
So I count by tens.
Okay.
Then
Count by tens. I'll point.
Okay. 10, 20, 30, 40,
Okay, then what'd you do here?
41, 42, 43, 44, 45.
Awesome. So you should have gotten 45. Okay, go ahead, do image 2. Do image 2. Send me a chat of how many do you think is in number 2? This one right here by the scissors. All right. I only have answers from Emily, Kwaku, Diana, Tony, Mohammed, Aaliyah. I need more people participating. How many do we have in number 2? Emmeline, I didn't see your response. Send me a chat in Zoom. How many are in number 2? All right, who would like to explain how many are in number 2 and how you got that? How many are in number 2? How many are in number 2? Emily, how many are in number 2?
55.
Good, 55. Emily, can you tell us how you got 55?
I count by tens and the little squares. I counted and there's 55.
Okay, so if we count by tens, Emily, when I point, can you count? So you
Yeah.
have 10, and then what?
20, 30, 40, 50,
And then what did you do after that? You counted by,
1.
so
I
keep
counted
counting, 50.
51, 52, 53, 54, and 55.
Awesome, perfect. Okay, we're gonna do 2 more. Let's do number 3. Go ahead, how many are in number 3? This is a big number. How many are in number 3? How many are in number 3? Everyone needs to be sending me a chat. Everyone needs to be sending me a chat. Baraka and Rosette, I want you to try and count how many are in number 3. How many does this represent? Count the blocks. All right, who wants to talk about how they got their number? Tony, first tell us what the number is.
It is 77.
How did you get 77, Tony?
I counted by tens.
Okay, can you do that for us? I'm gonna point, you count, okay?
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Perfect. Okay, last one. Let's try and do this last one. How many are in number 4? How many are in number 4? All right, Willie, all we're doing right now is we're just counting how many are in number 4. When you count, can you send me a chat of how many total are in number 4?
Okay.
All right. So who wants to go over real quick how they got number 4? Who wants to go over how they got number 4? Kweku, how did you get number 4? First of all, tell us what number 4 is.
47.
Perfect. Okay, how did you do that?
Count by tens again.
All right, can you do that? I'm going to point you, count.
10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47.
Perfect. So he didn't count every individual one. He counted by tens, the ones he could count by tens, and then he started counting by ones. Perfect. Okay, what I need you guys to do right now is go get a sheet of paper and something to write with. Go get a sheet of paper and something to write with, please. A sheet of paper and something to write with. Oh, let's mute our microphones, bud.
That's not good. Yeah, that's more than you, Dad. Oh my goodness.
Get a sheet of paper and a pencil. All right. Hold up your sheet of paper and pencil so I know that you have one. Okay. Mohammed, did you get a sheet of paper and a pencil? Okay, perfect. All right, guys, we're going to be doing a little drawing today because that's going to help us. Yesterday, we started talking about how many groups there were, so the number of groups. We talked about how many were in each group, and then we talked about the total number of things. So one of those examples was the apples. So there was 3 bags. So that's how many groups there are. There are 3 bags or 3 groups of apples. There was 6 apples in each bag. So that means there's 6 apples in each group. And then we figured out there's 18 apples total. So we're going to be working on this today again. I want you guys to really pay attention because what you're doing, what we're doing right now, is what you're going to be doing for your independent work, okay? You're not going to have a worksheet today. It's going to be doing this, but with different items. Okay, so just listen right now, okay? You shouldn't have anything on your sheet of paper. You are just listening to me. So let's think of something we talked about yesterday. Remember when we made that list of things that come in groups of 2, things that come in pairs, things that come in sets of 3, things that come in sets of 4. Do you guys remember when we made that list? We talked about feet come in 2, sides of a triangle come in 3s. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick one of those things. So what we're going to do is we're going to do triangles. Someone chat me a number of triangles. Chat me a number of triangles. Let's have it under 10. Give me a number between 1 and 9. Send me a chat. Give me a number between 1 and 9. All right. Okay. No more chatting. I've picked my number. I've picked my number. So there are going to be 4 triangles. So everyone right now, draw 4 triangles on your sheet. Can you guys see you could see what I'm writing, right? Yes, okay. Everyone now draw 4 triangles on your sheet right now. Hold it up when you're done drawing your 4 triangles so I can see. Okay, good. Good. Hold them up after you draw your 4 triangles. Mohammed Shahed, okay, thank you, Heidi. Okay, Mohammed. Perfect, Willie. Hold it a little closer, Emily. Perfect, perfect. Oh, All right. 1 second, Miss Clena's had a little tickle in her throat. Awesome. Those are beautiful triangles. Okay. So we're going to do a sentence. So I'm going to start my sentence with, you guys don't write yet, just watch. Eyes up here. Eyes up here. You should be looking at the screen. Here, you're not writing it, you're just looking. Are blank, blank. Okay. Our first blank is going to be how many triangles there are. Someone show me just with your fingers. How many triangles do we have? 4. Okay, our second blank is the actual item. What are these? Someone say it out loud. What are these? Stars, circles, squares? What did we decide to draw? Just shout it out.
Triangle.
Triangles.
Okay, so your first sentence, copy this down. Now remember, think about how you're writing this. Say the words, because you're going to be doing something similar to this in independent reading. So right now you are writing, here are 4 triangles. When you're done, show me, and wait until I say your name to put your paper back down. Oh, wait. Malachi, go a little. Oh, Susan, let me go a little closer. Perfect, Susan. All right, Susan. All right. Good, Mohammed. Kwaku, back up a little bit. Okay, Kwaku, you're good. Aaliyah, could you hold yours up again, please? Look how close I have to get to my screen. Tony, hold yours a little closer. Perfect, Tony. Aaliyah, can I see yours again? A little bit. There you go. Keep going. Nope, keep going, keep going. All right. Keep going, keep going. Okay, good. All right, Diana, good. But Diana, I need you to put it on a piece of paper because you're going to run out of room real quickly. Go get a piece of paper. Perfect, Emmeline. I love that you love using sticky notes, Diana, but you're going to run out of room. Perfect, Heidi. Emily, get a little bit closer. Get it a little bit closer. Good, good, Willie. Okay. Our second sentence is going to be just watch. Good, Willie. You're not writing it. You're just watching. Our second sentence is going to be each blank has blank. We'll do sides. So each, what do you think I'm going to put here? Someone raise your hand. What word do you think I'm going to put here? Each what? What are these things? Kwaku, what am I going to put here?
Triangles.
Kwaku. Thank you, Malachi.
Triangles.
Triangle. So I need to put each triangle has, how many sides does a triangle have?
3 sides.
3. So that's going to be my second sentence. Each triangle has 3 sides. I'm going to highlight these words, and I will explain why I'm highlighting in a minute. Perfect, Susan. All right, sorry if I'm super close to the screen, guys. Is this zoomed in enough? Can you guys see it okay? Is that better? There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Perfect, Willie. try to keep your sentences nice and straight because they should each have their own line, okay? So here's my sentence number 1, sentence number 2. Perfect, Diana. Perfect, Mohammed. Good. Baraka, can you get a sheet of paper for me and draw 4 triangles? Baraka and Rosette, I need you to get a sheet of paper and draw 4 triangles. Piece of paper, 4 triangles. Baraka, get a sheet of paper and a pencil. Rosette, get paper and pencil. Susan, what's up?
Should we highlight 4 triangles?
You don't
And
have
three
to. You don't.
sides?
No, I'm just doing that
Okay.
to show you guys something. All right. Rosette, get a sheet of paper. All right. So our last sentence is going to be, there are, you're just looking, right? You're not writing. Blank sides in all. Had to come down here. There are blank sides in all. What does that mean? What am I filling in the blank here? Who thinks they know? What am I going to be filling in the blank there? There are blank sides in all. What do you think I have to do to get that number? What do you think I have to do to get that number? Kwaku.
Count the sides.
Perfect. All right, so I'm going to have you guys fill in that number. I'm not going to fill it in. I want you guys to try and fill it in, and then we're going to talk about it. Baraka, can you draw 4 triangles? All right, when you think you know how many sides they're in all, send me a chat. Send me a chat. When you think you know how many triangles you have in all, or not triangles, we know we only have 4 triangles, how many sides we have in all, send me a chat. When you think you know how many sides we have all together, so remember you got to count each side. How many do we have all together? How many sides do we have all together? How many sides do we have all together? Good, Baraka. Awesome, Baraka. Baraka, can you tell me how many triangles there are and write that number? How many triangles did you draw? You drew 4. Good. How many sides does a triangle have? How many sides? Count the sides. All right, guys. So I got some responses. Aaliyah, how many sides are there in all? Aaliyah, you're muted. Perfect. There are 12 sides in all. Awesome. Ms. Vitosky, sorry, we're just working on some little sentences. They have not been assigned their independent work yet, so who would you like to work with right now? We're just finishing up.
Why don't you, do you want to give the independent work directions and then we can see who wants to join me.
That works. That works. All right, guys. Okay. So what we will do is let's go over this real quick one more time. Everyone, look at your sheet of paper or look at my finger. Follow along. So here are 4 triangles. So you guys, we did 4 triangles. Remember, anything that I have a line under, that could change depending on, say, we do one with 4 squares or 2 smiley faces. The second sentence is each of those things, so each triangle has 3 sides. Say we were doing squares instead. So if I had each square has 4 sides. So these numbers and these words can change. And then our third sentence is there are 12 sides in all. So you guys had to go and figure that out. So what you're going to do for independent work is you're going to open to a clean sheet of paper and watch what you're going to do. We're going to be practicing again with this. So let me show you where your independent work is, okay? It is not, it is just in your math. So you're going to create, I call it a poster, but it's just like what we just did. Just you using up the whole sheet of paper, okay? So I want you to do one with smiley faces. You can pick how many smiley faces you want to do. But don't do too many. Do not do more than 9. Okay? Only go either pick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. Do not go over 9. I already helped you a little bit with this one. Each have 2 eyes. And then you have to fill in these other blanks. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your sheet of paper. You're going to draw your smiley faces, however many you want to draw. And then you're going to write these 3 sentences that are highlighted. And you're going to go ahead and fill in the blanks because I don't know what number you're picking for smiley faces. That is what you're doing for independent work. Ooh. What? Did you guys hear that? Or was that just me?